By understanding how negative self-talk reinforces limiting beliefs, perpetuates cognitive biases, and creates self-fulfilling prophecies, individuals can begin to recognize and challenge these harmful patterns of thinking. Through cognitive restructuring techniques, mindfulness practices, and self-compassion exercises, individuals can cultivate a more positive and empowering inner dialogue, fostering greater self-confidence, resilience, and well-being. Ladies and gentlemen, I am thrilled to welcome you to today's discussion about understanding the power of language. In our fast-paced world, we often underestimate the profound impact that language has on our daily lives. Beyond the words we speak or write, language shapes our thoughts, influences our emotions, and intimately guides our behavior. Today, we'll delve into the fascinating realm of self-talk and explore how the language we use internally can either empower or undermine our sense of self. We'll uncover the deep-seated connections between language and mental well-being, shining a light on the subtle yet significant ways in which our inner dialogue shapes our reality. As we embark on this journey together, I invite you to open your minds and hearts to the transformative power of language. Let's unravel the mysteries of negative self-talk, discover its far-reaching effects, and learn how we can harness the power of positive affirmation to cultivate a more compassionate and empowering inner dialogue. Language encompasses not only the external communication we engage in with others, but also the internal dialogue we have with ourselves. This internal language, often referred to as self-talk, plays a crucial role in shaping our perceptions, beliefs, and attitude towards ourselves and the world around us. It consists of the thoughts, interpretations, and narratives we construct within our minds on a daily basis, influencing our self-image, confidence levels, and decision-making processes. Language serves as a lens through which we interpret and make sense of our experiences. The words we use not only reflect our thoughts and beliefs, but also actively shape how we perceive reality. Our choice of language can either amplify or mitigate cognitive bias, affecting our ability to reason, problem solve, and make decisions effectively. Moreover, language influences the formation and organization of memories, impacting our ability to recall past events and construct future scenarios. Language is deeply intertwined with our emotional experiences, as the words we use can evoke specific feelings and states of mind. Positive language can uplift and inspire, while negative language can trigger feelings of anxiety, sadness, or anger. Moreover, our emotional state often influences the language we use, creating a feedback loop where words and emotions reinforce each other. For example, expressing gratitude or kindness through language can foster a feeling of happiness and contentment, whereas expressing criticism or self-doubt can fuel a feeling of inadequacy and despair. By understanding the multifaceted role of language in shaping our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we gain insight into the power we hold to cultivate a more positive and empowering inner dialogue. Through mindful language use, both internally and externally, we can foster greater self-awareness, emotional resilience, and psychological well-being. Before we continue, I would like to invite you to follow me on my channel. I share the insight, story, and coaching tips which can resonate to your own stories. Follow me and we go together on this journey. Negative self-talk refers to the persistent pattern of critical, pessimistic, or self-defeating internal dialogue that individuals engage in. It involves the habitual use of language that undermines one's self-worth, capabilities, and potential for success. This negative inner dialogue can manifest in various forms such as self-criticism, doubt, and fear of failure. Over time, negative self-talk can erode self-esteem, confidence, and overall mental well-being, contributing to feelings of worthlessness, hopelessness, and despair. Individuals often engage in harsh and judgmental language towards themselves, focusing on perceived flaws, mistakes, or shortcomings. This inner critic can be relentless, constantly pointing out perceived inadequacies and shortcomings, eroding self-esteem and self-worth in the process. Dwelling on past failures or negative events is a common pattern of negative self-talk. People replay these events in their minds repeatedly, often without finding resolution or closure. This constant rumination can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and regret, trapping individuals in a cycle of negativity and self-doubt. For those who haven't already, consider to subscribe to my channel. The link is in the description. Another pattern of negative self-talk involves catastrophizing, where individuals magnify the potential consequences of situations, imagining the worst-case scenarios, and anticipating failure or rejection before it occurs. This pessimistic outlook can lead to heightened anxiety, fear, and avoidance behaviors, preventing individuals from taking risks or pursuing their goals. These patterns of negative self-talk can become ingrained habits that distort one's perception of reality. They reinforce negative beliefs about oneself and the world, leading to distorted thinking patterns and maladaptive behaviors. Recognizing and challenging these negative self-talk patterns is essential for fostering a more balanced and compassionate relationship with oneself. Through mindfulness, cognitive reframing, and self-compassion practices, individuals can learn to cultivate a more positive and empowering inner dialogue, promoting greater resilience, self-esteem, and overall well-being. Numerous studies have established a strong association between negative self-talk and various mental health conditions, including anxiety, depression, and lower self-esteem. For example, research indicates that individuals who engage in frequent negative self-talk are more likely to experience symptoms of anxiety, such as excessive worrying, intrusive thoughts, and physical tension. Similarly, negative self-talk has been linked to depression, with studies showing that individuals who engage in self-critical or pessimistic thinking patterns are at higher risk of developing depressing symptoms. Low self-esteem, characterized by a negative self-concept and feeling of inadequacy, is also a close tied to negative self-talk, as individuals internalize critical or demeaning messages about themselves over time. This finding underscores the detrimental impact of negative self-talk on mental health outcomes and highlights the importance of addressing and challenging these harmful thought patterns through cognitive behavioral interventions, mindfulness practices, and self-compassion exercises. Negative self-talk perpetuates limiting beliefs by reinforcing negative narratives about ourselves and our abilities. When individuals consistently engage in self-critical or pessimistic internal dialogue, they internalize these messages as truth, leading to a distorted perception of their capabilities and potential. For example, someone who constantly tells themselves, "I am not good enough," may come to believe that they are inherently inadequate or unworthy of success, perpetuating feelings of insecurity and self-doubt. Cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias and filtering, play a significant role in amplifying negative self-talk. Confirmation bias leads individuals to seek out and interpret information that confirm their existing beliefs or expectations. In the context of negative self-talk, this means that individuals are more likely to focus on evidence that supports their self-critical thoughts, while discounting or ignoring evidence to the contrary. Similarly, filtering involves selectively attending to negative information while disregarding positive or neutral cues, further reinforcing pessimistic interpretation of oneself and one's abilities. Negative self-talk can create a self-fulfilling prophecy by influencing behavior and performance in line with one's negative beliefs. When individuals consistently tell themselves that they are not capable or deserving of success, they may adopt passive or avoidant behaviors, sabotage their own efforts, or shy away from opportunities that could lead to growth and achievement. As a result, their performance may suffer, confirming their initial negative beliefs and perpetuating a cycle of self-doubt and underachievement. This phenomenon underscores the powerful influence of language and belief systems on behavior and outcomes, highlighting the need to challenge and reframe negative self-talk to break free from self-imposed limitations. By understanding how negative self-talk reinforces limiting beliefs, perpetuates cognitive biases, and creates self-fulfilling prophecies, individuals can begin to recognize and challenge these harmful patterns of thinking. Through cognitive restructuring techniques, mindfulness practices, and self-compassion exercises, individuals can cultivate a more positive and empowering inner dialogue, fostering greater self-confidence, resilience, and well-being. Positive affirmations are statements that assert positive qualities, beliefs, or intentions about oneself. They serve as a powerful tool for challenging and reshaping negative self-talk by replacing harmful thoughts with constructive and empowering affirmation. Unlike empty platitudes, positive affirmations are rooted in self-awareness, intentionality, and self-compassion, allowing individuals to cultivate a non-supportive and nurturing inner dialogue. Strategy for identifying and reframing negative thoughts. Awareness. The first step in transforming negative self-talk is to cultivate awareness of one's internal dialogue. By paying attention to the thoughts and beliefs that arise in various situations, individuals can begin to identify patterns of negativity or self-criticism. When negative thoughts are identified, individuals can challenge their validity by questioning their accuracy, relevance, or helpfulness. Is there evidence to support these thoughts? Are there alternative interpretations or perspectives to consider? With awareness and challenge, individuals can reframe negative thoughts into positive affirmations. This involves replacing self-critical or pessimistic statements with affirmations that reflect self-compassion, resilience, and self-worth. Examples of empowering affirmation, from self-criticism to self-compassion. Instead of saying, "I'm such a failure," one could reframe it as, "I am capable and resilient, and I learn and grow from my experiences." From doubt to confidence. Instead of saying, "I'll never succeed," one could reframe it as, "I have the skills, knowledge, and determination to overcome challenges and achieve my goals." From fear to courage. Instead of saying, "I am too afraid to try," one could reframe it as, "I embrace uncertainty and challenge myself to step outside my comfort zone, knowing that growth lies on the other side." These empowering affirmations not only counteract negative self-talk, but also cultivate a mindset of self-acceptance, possibility, and resilience. Over time, consistent practice of positive affirmations can rewire neural pathways, strengthen self-esteem, and foster a more optimistic outlook on life. By introducing the concept of positive affirmation, providing practical strategies for identifying and reframing negative thoughts, and offering examples of empowering affirmation, individuals can begin to harness the transformative power of language to cultivate a more supportive and empowering inner dialogue. If you are seeking an ongoing support and free coaching, I invite you to join my community Beautiful Soul Love. Together, we can build a strong and support community. In conclusion, I'd like to express my gratitude to each and every one of you for joining me today on this exploration of the power of language. Together, we uncover the intricate ways in which our inner dialogue influences our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, shedding light on the profound impact of negative self-talk and the transformative potential of positive affirmations. As we leave this discussion, let's carry with us a newfound awareness of the language we use both externally and internally. Let's strive to cultivate a culture of kindness and compassion in our words, extending the same grace to ourselves that we would to our loved ones. Remember, each word we speak to ourselves holds the power to shape our reality, so let's choose them wisely. I encourage you to continue exploring this topic, seeking out opportunities to practice self-awareness and gratitude in your daily lives. Together, let's embark on a journey of self-discovery and self-compassion, harnessing the power of language to cultivate a brighter, more fulfilling future for ourselves and those around us. Thank you once again for your time and attention. Wishing you all a day filled with positivity, growth, and endless possibilities.